Hey guys, now we're at the property on Latimer Lane, and these homes are very similar, but I'm going to point out the differences to you. So right here, that street right there, that's Kingshire, so that's the street we were just on. One benefit to this street is that you are right on a cul-de-sac, so that's wonderful for kids. They can ride their bikes and you can let them out, and that's one advantage to this street. I do think that the yard is really nicely landscaped. They've got pretty flowers. I personally probably prefer the color of the other home, but that's just exterior paint. So if you wanted to change it, you could. But again, this is my preference, so you guys might like this color better. I will point out those things, but yeah, I just want you to keep in mind this is for you, not me. So I'm going to point out the differences. This is actually the same floor plan, but modified. So overall, it's the same with some small differences. So again, like right when you walk in, you can see straight back to your pool and straight back to your backyard. Same thing to your right. This is your formal dining area. So this one has carpet in it and the other one had a wood laminate. And then here to your left, instead of this area being closed off and being made into an office, they're using it as a formal living area. So that really just depends on what you would prefer to have it as. Do you want a formal living area, or would you prefer an office? Ultimately, you can close this off if you wanted to make it an office. And then as you walk in the other home, you notice there was actually another column right here, which separated it. That's not here, but the size of the kitchen and this eat-in space is the exact same. So this is where you would put your eat-in dining area again. This one does have nice stainless steel appliances. You have an island again. Now this surface is not granite. So that's a negative for this one compared to the other. But you do have the same amount of counter space and cabinet space. That's all the same. Same good sized pantry. Just another look around for you. And then going into the living area, some of the differences too. So here you can see that the floor is broken up as well, but this one I prefer because it goes from tile to wood. And the flooring in here is pretty nice. And then one positive about these sliders here in the last home, there were 3 sliding panels, but they stopped at the 3rd. These are pocket sliders, so they actually go all the way in, so you get this space to be completely open. This is your pool area. It has a nice little bar area, which the other one didn't have. It does have more overall surface space, which means you have more room to entertain. You don't have the spa, so if that was something you were looking for, you wouldn't have it, but the yard is really nice. Green grass, nice fence. The only negative I would point out here is that in the other home you had conservation back here behind you, and in this home you can see other homes from your backyard. So again, pros and cons to both. So it's really a matter of what will work best for you guys, what you prefer. But going back inside, this is another difference as well. So in the other home, this wall was just flat from where the master was all the way down. This one you already have built-ins. So you have a nice fireplace, which is either plus or negative, depending on how you look at it. And you've got the built-in entertainment center. Sam and I looked at one of these and he didn't like this because he felt he was restricted on what he could do with his TV. You can tell that they mounted theirs above the fireplace. So it's really just a matter of, do you like this space? Or would you prefer it to be more of a blank canvas that you can put an entertainment center in? And your master is the same as far as the bedroom. You've got your double doors again. And this room is empty, so that'll help you kind of visualize the size of it without the bed. And again, you've got the sliders leading out to your pool. Now leading into the bathroom, it's the same overall idea, but with some tweaks. So your flooring in here is different. And you do have the his and her vanities. You can see that hers is larger than the other one. The other one was cut off right about there. This one has more space for her. You have the garden soaker tub again. And this has a stand-up shower that's not a walk-in, at least not the open side that we saw in the other home. Poop closet's in the same spot. Same amount of cabinets here for your linen. And pretty much the same concept for his. Now the his and her closets are located just in a different spot, but you still have plenty of room. This one does not have the custom inserts, and they are a little smaller overall as far as closet space goes throughout this whole house. So you'll see in the other bedrooms that as well. Let's take a look at the other side. We'll give you another view as we're walking out here. All right, so this is the first bathroom, and again, this one actually does have the vanity with cabinet space. So you guys can really see exactly what it would be like in either home. So it's really just a personal preference. And then you have your washer room in the same spot with additional shelving and your sink. Linen closets in the same spot. Now your bedrooms are the same size, at least from what I can tell. I don't have an exact measurement on these, but they're all still a really good size. And the negative, in my opinion, is that these are not walk-ins. So in the other home, you actually had walk-in closets in all three of these bedrooms here. So these do not have the walk-ins, but they're still really good sized bedrooms. And they're not bad sized closets either. They still, if you can tell, they go all the way down. They're pretty deep. And this one, in this third room, in the last home, this was all tile. This is carpeted. This is the only other one besides the master that does have a walk-in closet. It's still not as large as the other house, but it is a walk-in closet. I don't know why you would need such a massive walk-in closet anyways for a bedroom that's not the master, but just kind of, if you want to take another peek at the yard while I'm here, it's a good size yard. Ugh, there's rain all over that window. But here, let me pull this up. Ugh. Okay, that doesn't want to pull up. Let me just slide you through here. There you go. It's a pool, yard, green grass. And then right here would be that pool bath. So again, just little differences in the cabinetry. Stand-up shower again. And that's it for 18107 Latimer Lane. Very similar. The two homes are very, very similar. But at least you can get an idea now of both.